But I realized, like, oh girl, I can't just be doodling around, like walking around the stage collecting dollars. You know what I mean? I have to like bring something to the table if I want to become a superstar. Pull up in the Tonka automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in the Tonka color of Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and things, cause that's what a motherfucking monster do. That's a monster do. And I'm all up in the bank with a funny face. Yeah, I noticed cause my money ain't. Well, let me get this straight. Wait, I'm the rookie, but my show's 10 times your pay. 50K for a verse, no album out. Yeah, my party's so tall that my Bobby's gotta climb it. Hotter than a Middle Eastern climate. Fine it. Oh no, what did you find it? She on a diet, butter buckets, eating cheesecake. I'm gonna become a rapper, the likes of which nobody has ever seen. Hello everybody, hello, welcome to my channel. I am Sasha Festi, as you may know. Today we're gonna be doing my makeup. Okay, so the inspiration for this, listen here. I literally just kicked a box of orange soda. Who loves orange soda? Candace. Anyway, so my inspiration for this is my coworker. I want to say something that might sound mean, and I'm not saying she is one, but I'm going for a retired hooker. Okay? This woman, I love her so much. The other day, she asked me if I had a father, and we all know how that went. Anyways, I love her so much. I'm obviously not going to be naming her for her own private security, but shout out to you. Yeah, she's awesome. So we're gonna be going for retired hooker. Listen, so the influence, I'm gonna be gluing my brows down. I'm not sure if they do that, but I do that. I'm gonna be using orange blush, a little bit of apricot blush. The inspiration for the lips today is like rundown red. Like the smoke from your cigarettes has like gotten into your wrinkles, and it even makes your like red lipstick look dull. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're giving. Obviously we need blue eyeshadow. Duh, I'm pretty sure they all wear blue eyeshadow. What else? We're giving, oh my god, this woman, she has to be like, I'm not gonna say her age, but let's just say like over 70. She wears thick black eyeliner all around her eyes, and I'm not kidding. A singular shade of blue eyeshadow from her eyelashes to her eyebrows. And bright red lipstick. I love her so much. She's an icon. So today I will be giving her her flowers by doing a full, almost drag version of her makeup. I am hopefully going to be seeing her tomorrow. I will not tell her that I filmed this video. So shout out to you if you ever see it. She doesn't even know how to work an app, so I'm hoping she doesn't know how to use the YouTube app. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's do the eyebrow. This is a new glue stick. I need a used one, obviously. Guys, one thing about me, look what I found. Glitter. I don't think I'm going to be using that today because I want to stay true to the source, but that will be used in the future. Anyways, I'm going to be gluing, oh, here's my used glue stick. I'm going to be gluing my eyebrows down. First, I almost forgot. Primer. Also, wait a minute. Maybe I want to have fun today. Maybe I want to have loads of fun and use something that looks and feels like a glue stick, glue bottle. This, I literally got this primer because I was like, hello, it looks like glue. I want to put that on my face. I didn't like it the first time I tried it, but the second time I tried it, I did like it. So let's do that. Also, I'm hearing, guys, there's the word on this, oh my god, there's so much. There's the word on the street that the clean girl era is out and we are going to be putting on full faces of makeup again. And all I could say to that is please. Oh my God. Please. Not that I listen to anyone anyway. I mean, look at me. But like, we needed that. We just needed to be putting on red lips and bright blue eyeshadow, just like my coworker at work. Actually, I think I'm gonna start wearing that. I just show up looking exactly like her. Like the other day I asked what eyeshadow she used. She could be like, yeah, you don't have a father. Oh my God. Oh. All right, this primer is on. Guys, I'm gonna be real fucking special. Listen, I don't know if there's like a better way to do this, but I basically like take a paper towel and I take the water, low-key that I have been drinking, and I just do this. I wet it. And I just use it for all kinds of things. And one of those things that I'm going to be using it for, actually, one second, I'm thirsty. One of the things I'm going to be using it for right now is to get the primer off of my eyebrows. But anyway, as I originally wanted to say, this video is probably going to be titled I'm Becoming a Rapper because, well, I'm becoming a rapper. Basically, I need to learn how to freestyle by December because I want to do a cipher. Not to be condescending, but I will put the definition of cipher right here because I personally didn't know. Actually, I didn't know. I was listening to an Eminem song. Moreover, I was practicing an Eminem song for karaoke because, again, I'm learning how to rap and I'm going to become a rapper. And he said, step right in the next cipher. Best believe somebody's paid the Pied Piper. Period. And I ate that. No, I didn't. I'm aware of my skill. And I didn't know what a cipher was. And then I look it up and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. Actually, before that, I'm on YouTube watching performances because I'm a serious girl. I'm like actually serious about what I'm doing. And I'm like watching old Nicki Minaj performances and one of them was titled like Nicki Minaj Cipher. I'm like, wait a minute, there's that word again. So I'm like, okay, so that obviously has to be something to do with something. So I look up what a cipher is, and basically it is where a bunch of rappers get into a circle and there's a beat and they all freestyle. So I said, hello, I need to look fierce and go there with a fucking tiara in my hair. And I'm gonna need to learn how to freestyle because I don't know how to freestyle yet. And I'm gonna go to one in December. And shout out Bridgeside Cypher. Hopefully I'll be going to that one. They hold a bunch of ciphers in the Boston area. But yes, you're gonna see me. Maybe I'll vlog it, maybe I won't. Probably not like the first time. I'll probably just like get the vibes, you know what I mean? But we will see. We will see. Okay guys, so I look crazy. Yes, I do. I'm giving I'm giving that baby from that one old ass show. I will put it here. It like laughed all crazy. By the way, a little piece of lore is that my step grandmother used to be called that baby because she laughed all crazy. So yeah, that's a little piece of lore about me. Anyways, so I have covered up my acne. By the way, I did go to the dermatologist today to look at that. And I did get prescribed a little pill and some lotion. I'm gonna do a little Panoxyl. Gonna be able to do a natural makeup look instead of having to slather my face in foundation every single time I do makeup. Or having to look all crazy. By the way, if you have acne, you don't look all crazy, but sometimes I do, okay? Anyways, so look at this top. It's a, what are they called? Not bandeau, like, you know what I mean? It's like a sleeveless top. Crop top? No. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, I think it's really pretty. Oh, it has a little bow on it. I don't think you could see that. And then, of course, my Playboy sweatsuit set. I also have the pants on. And yes, they have hot sauce stains on them. Thank you very much. Anyways, it is time to do my eyebrows. So I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared because I haven't glued down my brows in like a little bit. So we will definitely see how this is going to turn out. Should I do it on camera? Here, let me do it on camera. Maybe I'll like speed it up. Okay, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I am going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Wait a minute, this is like such a celebration because I literally was just saying about how heavy makeup is coming back. And when was the last time heavy makeup was in? 2016. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Wait. Guys, like a month ago on Reddit, somebody said to get rid of those Spock brows. They don't get it. They do not get it. Every bad bitch knows about a Spock brow. Duh. Like, seriously. If you're a bad bitch and you don't know about a Spock brow, you're not a bad bitch. So, they were not a bad bitch. Let's just say that. Oh, I don't know about that. This always happens where I say something and then it immediately gets like I get shit on. Like I'll be playing a video game and I'll be like, this boss is like so easy. I can't believe they would design it like this. And then I'll die. Like the boss will absolutely nerf me. So I'm like, what is that brow? Oh my God. We're just gonna have to like go with it. I do not know about that. Yeah. I'm not sure about that. I don't think there's a good way to fix it though. Okay, that at least looks better. It's like less long. Like, why was it so long? Like, what the fuck? Alright, so they're kind of done. Actually, they're not done at all because I haven't, like, put the concealer and foundation around them. But they're, like, pretty much, like, the shape they're gonna be. So, I'll be right back when my eyebrows are all the way done. Okay, guys, my eyebrows are done. I think they look okay. I do. I think they look okay. They look acceptable for this makeup look. So, now I'm going to explain more about me wrapping while doing my foundation. So basically the reason why I wanted to wrap was, okay, low-key I always say because I can't sing, and I really can't. Like, actually, wait, maybe I should try to sing. What should I sing? I don't wanna feel it now. I should sing a song that I know. Wait, hold on. I was trying to sing Out From Under by Britney Spears. Hold on. I'm trying to think of like a ballad. I don't listen to too many ballads. I set fire to the rain, watch it burn as you touch my face, and it burns and it flies and it spurs and it speeds, and I set the rain, whoa, whoa, I set fire. I actually haven't heard that song in like 10 years, so that was completely me just freeballing it. But yeah, so that's basically how I sang, and I'm not kidding. I was trying my best. I was trying my best just then. Like, I was actually trying to... Wait, let me try to sing so seriously. I set fire to the rain, watch it burn. Okay, wait, let me try a song that I have heard within the last 10 years. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm... Wait, let me try some breath support. I know I'm not the only one. Wait, I kind of sound like Britney in her early career. I know I'm not the only one. And I know, 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 I know I'm not the only one. Wait. How does Shallow go? I'm up the... Wait, I need breath support. I'm up the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never feel the ground crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. I'm far from the shallow now. Wait, I low-key can hit those lower notes. No, wait, what's like a low song? Nobody knows. Wait, like low-key, look at my range though. I'm maybe trying to Ariana Grande. Wait, hold on. Head on the clouds, got no weight on my shoulders. I should be riser and realize that I got... Wait, my range. Wait, okay. If low-key, if a vocal coach got up in like the weeds of it all, I think I could be good. But anyway, that was to explain why I rap, because I can't sing. And I swear to God, like I cannot stress to you enough how seriously I was trying. Like, and like low-key, like it could be like I've been out of practice for 10 years, actually, almost 10 years. I haven't like really like sung like that because I used to do chorus in high school. I wasn't good at that either. Like I was never good at singing. I used to do musical theater. I never got a lead because guess what? No matter what anybody says to you, singing is kind of the most important thing in musical theater, is you have to know how to sing. And because of that, I always got ensemble. But anyway, back to me rapping. That is why I rap, because I can't sing. And then as I kind of get more like into it, like I've been studying. I just ordered a book off of Amazon. It's called How to Rap. It's called How to Rap. And I'm very excited. Like, honestly, like it started out kind of just being like, well, I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to sing, but I want to be on stage and perform. So what do I kind of know how to do? Rap. Wait, hold on. Maybe I could do the verse in Monster. Pull up in the... Wait, hold on. Pull up in the Tonka automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in the Tonka color of Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and things, cause that's what a motherfucking monster do. That's a monster do. And I'm all up in the bank with a funny face. Yeah, I noticed cause I did it because my money ain't... Well, let me get this straight. Wait, I'm the rookie, but my tenant in my show's 10 times your pay. 50K for a verse, no album out. Yeah, my body's so tall that my Bobby's gotta climb it. Hotter than a Middle Eastern climate. Flying it. Hold on, what you flying it? She on a diet, butter up buckets, eating cheesecake. Much better than my singing, right? Actually, I was gonna do an original verse. Wait, should I do an original verse? Wait, hold on. Should I do an original verse? Wait. I wrote this song in 2022. When I go on Tinder, get these dudes to whimper. That's all facts, no printer. Get these boys red Tinder swindler. Big boobs, crop top, off sheen, sweatshop. TNA all day, no pay one way. Yeah, it's nonstop. When I walk into the room, yeah, these bitches just assume. They're like, no hate to your weight, but do you want another plate? No, bitch, I'm all set. Actually, I got a jet. Revolutionary, where the hell's the fucking bayonet? And then actually, just yesterday, because I have been studying and doing more homework than I ever did in high school. By the way, I almost didn't graduate, but I did. I got my diploma. Anyway, I've been doing more homework than you ever could imagine because low-key, like, I'm gonna become a rapper, the likes of which nobody has ever seen. No, but seriously, like, I'm gonna do the cypher in December. Like, I'm gonna become a rapper. But anyway, so it started, this is like the most ADHD video ever. So it started because I really am not a good singer, right? So I do drag and I like to perform. And not that I would have sang on stage, like that was never a thing, but I'm basically like not a trick girl. Like I really, really, really can't dance. And I recently, you can actually find it on my channel. This was like a few months ago. I did do an open mic, or like an open stage where I performed Give Me More by Britney Spears. And I did good. I think I did good, but I realized like, oh girl, I can't just be doodling around, like walking around the stage collecting dollars. You know what I mean? I have to like bring something to the table if I want to become a superstar. So I said to myself, I said, okay, well, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can kind of lip sync. What else could I do? And I said, wait a minute. Didn't I write a rap song called Big Girl Boss Bitch in 2022? And haven't I done slam poetry in high school? So I said, okay, I'm gonna become a rapper. So basically my plans is to become a rapper and to rap on stage. I'm gonna rap original music, and I'm also gonna probably rap other things. I'm practicing Lose Yourself by Eminem, and let me see if I can remember. I don't remember the first line. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. This whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how, but the word don't down. Time's up, over, blow, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He chokes, he's so mad, but he can't get up that easy. No, he's cold, nanny, doop, doop, daddy, oh, doop, daddy, and doop, doop, daddy, doop, doop, daddy, something, 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 something. Let's go to the next verse. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let. Now, listen here. That is the issue with life, because that part of the song, you better lose yourself, that's a little bit of singing. And guess what I can't do? I can't sing. And I really can't sing in that key, in a chest voice. So what am I going to do? I'm going to freeball it. I'm going to look amazing, and hopefully that distracts them. Anyway, next verse. What is the next verse? What is the next verse? Something about, like, being cold. What is the next verse? This is going to be really bad in karaoke if I can't remember anything. I'm trying. What is the next verse? What is the next verse? What is the next verse? His soul's escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. Normal life is boring, but superstardom's close to postmortem. It only wait, that might be the third verse. Wait, it's close to postmortem. And superstardom's close to postmortem. It only grows harder. Only grows harder. These hoses all on him, but knows a cold product. Hold on, I like the third verse best. Okay. No more games. I'ma change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like two dogs caged. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed. I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage, but I kept rhyming. Stepped right in the next cipher. Best believe somebody's paid the Pied Piper. Wait, I like this part. It goes like, too much for me to want to stay in. Wait, hold on. That's after it. Baby mama drama. What? Oh, hold on. Wait, my foundation's gonna dry all crazy. I low-key think I like missed spots because I've been distracted. How does it go? How am I supposed to water my seed? What is it? Oh my god, please somebody tell me. Somebody telepathically tell me from the past. What is it? I'm supposed to water my seed and feed my seed. Feed my seed. Feed my seed. Wait. Baby mama drama screaming on her. How am I supposed to feed my... How am I supposed to water my seed and water my seed, and a teeter-totter baby mama drama got me screaming on her? Too much for me to want to stay in one spot. Another day of monotony's gotten me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got to formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only motherfucking option. Failure's not. Mama, love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's Lot. So here it goes, it's my shot. Feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. Okay, wait. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it. Now, see, that's going to be embarrassing during karaoke when it comes up to the singing part, and I can't sing a song that a man sings. The man, Eminem, sings higher than me, and I'm a woman. I love doubleware. Pull up in the monster color gangsta with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. What is the other? God. Okay, so I posted a song to SoundCloud today. Shout out Naruto Uchiha. I posted a song to SoundCloud today. Trash. And now that I'm like rapping Eminem and rapping Nicki Minaj, I'm realizing like my bars are kind of trash. But you know what? That's okay because I got a book called How to Rap. And I'm learning how to rap. My eyebrows. I'm learning how to rap. And as you could see from that beautiful performance a couple of minutes ago, I will be a star. Well, yes. Anyways, I guess it's time for I actually am so like floored and bamboozled from what just happened. Like, I didn't, like, honestly, like, I'm supposed to go to karaoke on Thursday. I better get in the fucking YouTube karaoke tracks and try to learn the lyrics, because holy shit, like what just happened? I tried my best. But anyway, on that note, I have been listening to a lot of music. I have been, because guess what? I'm serious about this. I'm serious about my rap career, and I need to listen to music to get references. So what I'm realizing low-key is that Krayshawn is a much worse rapper than I thought, which is so sad, because I love Gucci Gucci, like that song. By the way, I had to actually analyze that song when I was in high school, and I didn't appreciate it enough, because guess what? I never did my homework. I barely even paid attention in class. I used to set up my desk, and it would be like squishy toy, iced coffee carton, and I would just like be anxious, like in my head, like I would be on Concerta, like anxious as fuck, like low-key high off that Ritalin, like one time I asked that English teacher actually if I could put my iced coffee carton in my locker, and I'm walking out of the class and she goes, ew. Like, I hadn't done an assignment in weeks. Like, this bitch hated me. Like, and I'm over here, like, barely fucking paying attention, probably doing this, like, Gucci assignment, and I'm like, hey, like, can I put my warm fucking iced coffee carton in my locker and miss more class to do this nasty thing that I'm probably gonna get, like, fucking, like, germs? Like, I'm probably gonna have diarrhea because it's warm and hasn't been refrigerated since this morning. But anyway, so basically I never did my homework, unfortunately. Never written an essay, didn't really know how to write an essay, genuinely wish that ChatGPT was a thing when I was in high school, because I might have passed some classes. But anyway, so I had to like analyze Gucci Gucci by Krayshawn. Oh my god, I love that song. That's where I heard of that song. Wait, maybe I could perform it. One big room full of bad bitches. One big room full of bad bitches. One big room full of bad bitches. Full of bad bitches. Full of. And I'm sitting like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fenty, Fenty, Prada. The basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fenty, Fenty, Prada. The basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fenty, Fenty, Prada. I'm looking like Ivana, but I'm flossing like Ivana. Trump, you know I keep the something in the run. I'm yelling free V nasty till my throat is raspy. Young, rich, and flashy. I be where the cash be. If you can find that, I think you need a Google map. Faux something, and then Google that. Google that. You can follow me like Twitter. I'm pulling in your cat. I'm rolling up your catnip and shitting in your litter. I be looking better. Wait, I be looking something and I be looking better. The type of bitch that make you wish that you ain't never met her. The editor director. Plus, I'm my own boss. Nails fierce, so my own claws. And I be nobody getting over me. Oh my god. Something. I got the swag and it's coming out my ovaries. One big room full of bad bitches. God, that song is so good. So I tried to listen to the album because I'm like, okay, like, let me listen to the album because I'm going to listen to like 10 other Gucci's. No, I get something breakfast. Wait, okay, but there was this one song on YouTube that goes like, Krayshawn, Playboy Bunny. Like, I like that one. I like that line. And I was like, wait a minute. Low-key me too, Sasha, Playboy, but Hugh Hefner is rolling in his grave. Anyways, but yeah, so I have been listening to music. I listened to Kendrick Lamar. I listened to that. I listened to Damn, because oh my goodness, was I bumping that in high school? Like, low-key, like in the bathroom, skipping class, being like, sit down, be humble, sit down, be humble, period. Also, Hamilton, I didn't listen to Hamilton, but now that I'm like thinking back on my bars and my lyrics, I'm like, I think Lin-Manuel Miranda hacked the mainframe for a lot of teenagers at that time, but especially me, because when you're in slam poetry and you just, like, you think the world has changed when you're in slam poetry club and the Hamilton drops. Like, Hamilton dropped and I just joined slam poetry. So, the combination of that, plus for a kid who, like, hated school, like failing every class, like, feels like so much shame. I'm like, wait, I can't remember a Hamilton song. Dun 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 do 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 do. How does a bastard orphan son of a whore? Sorry, mom. Something, but da 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 with a something. I remember none of the lyrics, but it was impactful to me. But anyway, what else am I jamming to? I listened to True Romance by Charlie XCX. Oh my goodness. You ha ha ha, which is like viral right now, so it's like, you know, but like there's a lot of good songs on there. I love like just how it sounds. I didn't know that she was like so kind of hyperpop adjacent like before she met Sophie. So I was like, I think it was before she met Sophie. I believe she met Sophie in like the mid 2010s. That one came out in like 2012. But you know, I was just like, wow, like this sounds so good. For some reason, inexplicably, it like made me listen to the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. I actually spent $17 on Final Fantasy VII on my Switch, so you're gonna be hearing about that. What else? I mean, Angry Coconut, love him. He's doing his Tamagotchi series. I just love him. Sometimes do you ever have like a YouTuber or someone that you love so much that you cry when you think about them because they got you through so much? Or like, maybe it's like My Chemical Romance, or it's like, you know, like, just like anything that has gotten you through a lot. Well, that is often me with Angry Coconut. Like, I'll just think about him, and in the same breath, I'll think of my literal therapist who got me through a lot and also cry, and it's like, I don't think those two things are the same. But anyway, talking and doing my makeup is like a little bit hard, to be honest. Like, I don't know how I'm doing this. Like this nose contour, you really gotta focus. Okay, does anybody else, I said this to my coworker the other day, but I was like, do you ever wish that it was 2009? Like, I think about that so much. Like, I wish that it was 2009 on a Jersey day, like, idolizing Snooki on my fucking flip phone. Like, listening to the Black Eyed Peas The End album, having just listened to Blackout, by Britney Spears. Like, oh my God. Having just about to go to the club to listen to The Fame by Lady Gaga. Wait. Carrying my, no, you can't read my poker face. I hope the fame won't take my life. Doom, 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 doom. That was the live version, by the way, the 2009, I think, 8 VMAs of her performance at the VMAs. By the way, one of the best performances. I love how she was all bloody. Like, oh my God, yes. Like really there to make a statement. And who does that anymore? Nobody. Okay, so I do have to start this next step in my makeup routine by saying that the Swiftologist did block me. It happened. And I think it happens to a lot of people because he scrubs his comments and blocks everyone. So, you're a pussy. So basically, the backstory for this is the Swiftologist is literally a psychopath. And I'll get into why. So basically, he made, and listen, like, a little backstory is everybody hates this fucking guy, and I never understood it, because usually I only watched his YouTube videos and his, like, video essays about, like, different albums. And so I was like, oh, like, I think, you know, I agree with him a lot of the time, like, and if I don't agree with him, it's whatever, like, he's pretty eloquent, so I just think, you probably know something. And I never really understood why people hated him, right? Because everybody hated him with, like, a visceral, like, vengeance. And I was like, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, and he would always say, it's because you don't agree with my takes. And I would low-key be on his side, like, yeah, bitch, they don't agree with your takes. Like, keep going, girl. Like, come on. And so I basically was kind of on this kid's side. And I see this video come up in my feed because, as we know, I have a video on my channel. I went to the Adam McIntyre show. I'm a big fan of Adam McIntyre. I love him. I think he's, like, one of, like, the best YouTubers I've seen, like, to his fans. Like, he genuinely, like, cares about his fans. He's constantly doing deals. He's, like, he gives you tickets if you DM him. Like, actually, I don't know if I should be broadcasting that, but, but he's, like, awesome, right? So, I really like him, and he posts this video, and he's, like, the Swiftologist, something like, the Swiftologist, like, threatened me, or something like that. And I see it, and I'm basically, like, no shade, but I was like, Adam, are you being a drama queen? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what? I'm fully, like, gonna be on the Swiftologist side, like, in my head. I'm like, oh, like, you know, Adam's just being a drama queen. Like, the Swiftologist is probably right, because I usually agree with the Swiftologist. No. I watched this video. No. This kid, Zachary, he literally, so Adam made a video basically disagreeing with one of his takes. Oh my God, that's way too much contour. Disagreeing with one of his takes because it was a crazy take. Basically, the Swiftologist was on his TikTok being like, it was about the Somber situation. So I guess if you don't know about, I'm not going to explain it, but like the Somber situation, basically this girl, she was 25. I'm 24, so I'm obviously on her side. She goes to his concert and he's being a fucking weirdo. Like, he's like doing like weird sexual shit to his like audience, which is mainly preteens. Like, just like weird as fuck, right? It's like in the news, like you can look it up. But anyway, so the Swiftologist obviously has a take on it. I don't know why he had this take. And low-key, I agree with Adam in this situation. Like, maybe he was paid off. And he basically says like this girl is like self-conscious and insecure that she's old and not part of youth culture anymore, and like she's in the wrong, and like what? Like, how do you have that take? Like, that's crazy. Like, even I was like, what the fuck? So anyway, so Adam posts a video and he's like, basically, I didn't watch the video, but he's basically like being like how do you have this take? And he like says like, oh, was he paid off? Like, was he paid by Somber's team, like, to have that take? And Loki, I would think the same thing, because Somber's response to this girl, because he responded to this girl, was like, you're old, like, you're old, you're 25, like, I'm 20, and you're too old to be at this concert, which is crazy, especially since you're grabbing your hoo-dang-a-ling and telling these girls to bark for you and say that you're daddy. Crazy. Ew. But anyway, so that's basically what Adam said. And so he posts that video, and the Swiftologist basically gives like him this like nasty threatening email, basically saying like, you have 24 hours to respond, or I'm going to take legal action. I'm going to sue you for defamation, and my image has been harmed because of this. Hello? And like Adam was saying, like, he's like low-key right. Like, what do you mean your image has been harmed? It's been 24 hours. Like, what are you talking? And it's like, you're like, bitch, you don't even know the fucking law. Like, he's obviously just being a bully, trying to like silence Adam. Now listen, Adam is the last person you want to silence. Like, I've been watching this guy for a while, and like, listen, like, this kid, like, he doesn't like back down. Like, he like, Ethan Klein is after him. Like, you really think he's gonna be scared of the fucking Swiftologist? Like, no. Like, no. Like, no, he's not. Like, like, what are you talking about? So, he like makes this video, and he like kind of, he like jokingly does it, but he like does what he says, and he like retracts his statement, and like, you know, and so like there wouldn't even be a legal issue anyway because he did what he said. Also, I can't remember if I said this, but he was like, you have 24 hours to retract your statement, delete your video, like all these things, like being a fucking nut job, and being like, you have 24 hours, and did this like so fucking manipulative tactic of being like, I don't know if you got my last text or my last email, but like as if he got a last email and he literally didn't. But anyway, so I was hearing about all this shit, and I'm low-key like shocked as fuck, because I'm like, I really like the Swiftologist. Like, that is so sad. Like, I was a fan of his stuff. Like, I watched his Britney video. I watched like a ton of it. I actually watched his podcast with Madeline, and I really liked Madeline. I actually tried to DM her asking for eyeshadow tips. Madeline, if you watch this, please give me those eyeshadow tips. Her eyeshadow is always so awesome, and it's like so opaque. I'm so jealous. But anyway, so I'm like shocked as fuck, because I'm like, what is going on? And I basically like go on his TikTok. I'm not here to harass, you know, I'm being like demure with it. I'm being very cutesy, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like tell you to kill yourself or anything. Like, I wouldn't do that anyway. Like, duh, like I have history with that kind of shit. Like, I wouldn't do that. So I basically like go on his TikTok and I say, hey, like, address the Adam situation. I had a feeling I was going to get blocked, so I send myself a link of his TikTok. I screenshot his TikTok before I was blocked. I screenshot my comment, and then I send myself a link of his TikTok. So, like, the first few hours, like, nothing really happens. And then I check the next day, and I'm blocked. I'm blocked. Like, oh my god, this kid's a pussy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you are literally a pussy. Like, come on. Like, literally, I didn't even say anything that crazy. Like, I totally get it. If you're, like, harassing him, if you're, like, doing this, that, the other, like, yeah, like, you would get blocked. Like, I totally get that. Like, you know? But, like, I just said address the Adam situation. And also, it's weird because he literally did address it. Not well, but he literally did address it, like, the next day on his YouTube post or whatever. So anyway, it was just crazy, and you're public enemy number 1, okay? You're an enemy of the channel, Zachary. But yeah, so like that was crazy. So yeah, I was blocked by the Swiftologist, so sad, I guess. Oh, I totally forgot to do the rest of my nose contour. Hold on. You have to do like, oh, that looks so good. You have to do like the teeniest, tiniest little bit of concealer on the tip of your nose. I actually kind of liked it when it was more obvious. Hold on. Right? And then something that I thought of, I always thought you had to put the highlight like right here, but I recently saw a picture of myself when the highlight was like up here and it looked really good. So I'm gonna try that. Also, guys, guess what? A lot of people, when they start making big girl money, they get like a purse. No, I'm getting Artists and Prostitutes by David LaChapelle. I saw that book, and first of all, I wanted like books to like get references from, like for fashion and everything, and like just artistry in general. See, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? And I was like, okay, like let me look up like books, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm hopefully gonna get Making Faces by Kevin Aquan. Something Aquan, I can't remember his name. He's a makeup artist, or he was a makeup artist. And I was like, okay, like, I love these David LaChapelle pictures from the 2000s, like the Lil' Kim picture, the Britney pictures, just like all kind, like the Tupac in the bubble bath. Like, oh my God, that's not, I don't remember. He like died in the 90s, but whatever. And I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna get that book, hopefully, and, you know, like, get some references for fashion and everything. And literally, like, what is this? Like, why did this have to happen to me? I look up the price, $6,000. $6,000. So that sucks. That sucks. So basically when I start making like real money, like hopefully I'm gonna get Artists and Prostitutes. And I'm gonna have this like really like aesthetic apartment or house or whatever. And it's gonna be on the coffee. Actually, it's too expensive to be on the coffee table, girl. It's probably gonna be like in my room or whatever, but I'll be reading it or looking at it or whatever. Anyways, now what we're gonna do is we are going to be putting on orange blush. And I'm doing that because, I don't know, I haven't done orange blush before. I've kept wanting to do orange blush. Oh, I hate when I do this. Because I just think it like looks interesting. Like I've never done it before. And I thought to do it with this look because again, it's like, it's very like the cigarette smoke has seeped into your lines, like your wrinkles. You know, not that I think orange blush is very that, but we'll see how it looks. It's gonna go with a blue eyeshadow and a red lip. Let's see. And then I want to do like the Sabrina Carpenter, like on the apples of the cheeks. Because, I don't know, I just feel like they probably have really round faces. Like, and same to me. I have a really round face. I really do. And this is like the base of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the first layer. Like, we're doing 2 things of blush. And this is like the first layer. Oh my God, guys, I'm so freaking excited. I'm going to watch. Dan and Phil came out with a new podcast today. I am super excited. I love them so much. When they came out that they were in a relationship, not like in a parasocial way, like just in like a genuinely like happy for them that they're like free of this like big weight on their shoulders, I cried. I did. I cried. I literally like bawled my eyes out because I'm like, oh my God. Like, first of all, like that's so cool. Like, lucky that like this thing that I like thought for years is like true. And it's like, but also like, oh my God, like that must have been like such a big like weight on your shoulders to like hide that you're in like a relationship with someone, you know what I mean? So I literally cried. I love them so much. Congratulations, Dan and Phil. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna watch their podcast and probably eat a Caesar salad. Speaking of that, oh my Lord, I was grocery shopping and guess what? I'd been in the trenches that day just because like I'm 24, but I still get in the trenches when my mom is mad at me. Like, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but like when your mom is mad at you, like that's a different kind of pain. Like that is like that, you're in the trenches, right? So also I had 2 doctor's appointments actually this week, but at the time it was like the next week. And oh my God, like, I like literally will not even get into it because I'll actually have an anxiety attack. But like, I fucking hate the doctors. Like, I'm so anxious. I think I have a phobia. But anyway, so also, by the way, one of the reasons that I'm going, the pain literally went away. Like, it's just not there anymore. So, but anyway, so I basically am like shopping, and I don't know, for some reason I like started in the bakery section, and or like I ended up in the or like so, like I was like basically debating on getting like 3 fucking parfaits and a fucking cupcake, because that's what I do when I'm in the trenches, is I get a lot of sweets. I also work in the bakery, so I get all the info and intel about what's in the bakery, and then I like marinate on what I should get when I'm in the trenches. But anyway, so I'm like in the trenches because oh Lord, because I'm really like anxious and like insecure about like all the sweets that I've been getting, and about how like, is the bakery really right for me? Because like every time I'm in the trenches, actually wait, they would wear, retired hookers would wear heavy blush. Thank you. Okay. So anyway, so I'm in the trenches and I'm like getting sweets, and I'm like so anxious about my doctor's appointments, and my mom is mad at me and I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, so I'm in the grocery store, and I had just finished getting like all the produce, right? So I got like my fruit, I got my vegetables, I got my chicken, and like my cart looks pretty good. Like it looks pretty good, and the sweets are like at the bottom. Not that there was that much. Like I think I only got like a cannoli and a parfait, like that was it. But so like you can't really see the sweets, and like the produce, like the good shit's like covering it. So anyway, so my sister and her best friend shows up to the grocery store. And listen, shout out Emily. She's such a bad bitch. Like, I want to be her friend so bad. Like, like, you know what I mean? And so anyway, so they show up, and Emily looks in my cart, and she's like, the skinny diet. And all my insecurities faded away. I'm like, yes, you're so right. The skinny diet. Yes, yes, yes. The skinny diet. And I was like, also, it was like somebody that I look up to, like said that, like, yeah, like all my insecurities faded away. Like I'm not having any doctor's appointments. My mom's not mad at me. Like it was just awesome. So shout out Emily for making my night and making me not sad. But anyway, so this blush is looking like kind of crazy, but I think hookers would wear heavy blush, I assume, right? I think they would wear heavy blush. I would. If I was a hooker, I'd wear heavy blush. I mean, I'm not a hooker and I wear heavy blush. But anyway, so that's my grocery store story. All right, now time for the Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier. Yay. Powder. I used to love that powder in high school. I really did. I really, really fucking did. And I found it because my mom has like a whole like collection of makeup that I just like, we call it Kim Flora. Kim Flora, Sephora, Kim Flora. And I like went in there and I was like, wait a minute, I used to love this powder. And she's been like ranting and raving about it, so I just had to try it. This is the Laura Mercier powder. She's actually said I could keep this little thing. I'm so excited. I love this powder. We'll see if it's good. We'll see if it's still good. I mean, I haven't tried it in years, so I'm like very like curious. Wait, was it high school or was it during my improv era? I think it might have been during my improv era. I used to wear this. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, I used to wear this powder. I feel like I live every single day just trying to get back to that era and the cunt I served during that era. So, I just put on the powder melt and the Laura Mercier. I don't know how to say it, as I just said. And it looks really good. I mean, look at that. The powder melt is on. I would say that the Laura Mercier, it's a little bit like powdery. It's literal powder, like what? But I'm like very sensitive to cakey foundation and like nasty powdery makeup, because I was in Sephora a couple years ago and there was this woman who, she was like my age, and she had like the nastiest, powderiest, cakiest makeup I've ever seen in my life. And since then, I've been scarred. I've been scarred. So honestly, sending love to her though. Hopefully her makeup got better. Also, it's me talking. It's me talking. I look like a clown right now, and I'm actually actively trying to look like a whore. So yeah. Shut up. Anyways, now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the powders. I'm going to be doing the bronzer, the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, the lipstick. So let's get into that. So anyway, to start this, I'm going to be doing the, what the hell is this? Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix. I really like this. I also really like the e.l.f. one that was like $3. So whichever one is in your budget, I highly recommend. I do. Low-key, I think that the e.l.f. one works better at making the brows stay, but I ran out of it, so I'm using this. Like the e.l.f. one feels like gel. You know what I mean? This one feels like conditioner. But anyway, so I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This I got from Kimphora. It's the Smooth Blur Bronzer. She like said that this was amazing, so I'm like very curious. Would whores wear bronzer? Yes. Because I wear bronzer. Ugh. All right, let's see. Yeah, this bronzer is pretty good. I don't know. It doesn't wow me, but it's pretty good. All right. Now I'm going to be doing the highlight. This is the Hourglass Iridescent Strobe Light in Ambient. Also, it should be said, I am not calling my coworker a whore at all. Those two things are very separate. She wears makeup that is blue eyeshadow and a red lip. That looks fabulous, and I love her for it. And then, but my twist is I'm doing like retired hooker. So those two things do not mix. I am not calling her a whore. I know, because I just realized that it sounds like I was saying that, but she's not. She's a nice, sweet old lady, and I love her so much, so. Oh. Okay. Also, I learned to put the highlight right here instead of right here. I just, like, saw this girl do it, and it, like, looked good, so I was like, okay, like, I'll be doing that from now on. Yeah, that looks really good. Ooh, that looks really good. It really does. It gives, you know, what's the word? What it needs to give. It gives, what is it called? Strobe light. Like, I don't know. It gives, like, a light rather than, like, I don't know, like a blinding. Yeah, so you put the highlight, like, right here, and it, like, just does something. It, like, just does something. Because I was always putting it right here, but I recently discovered that you put it right here, and it just, like, does, it just does something. I don't know. What does it do? I don't know. But anyway, also, this is the Dior Rouge Blush Color and Glow in the shade Diorette Blush and Glow, made in Italy. Period. I was going to use this, but I feel like my blush is like fine as is. This I'm just going to be taking, and I'm just going to be putting that over the highlight to just make it a... Oh! I just rubbed them together. What the hell? Anyways, I'm going to be taking the shinier, and I'm just going to be, like, doing this. Gorgeous, right? Oh, God, that looks so freaking good. And then do that, like, right here. And just, like, mixing those two. Oh, my God. Doesn't that look good? Oh, my goodness. I love makeup. Also, literally catch me in my freaking mental hospital story time doing the exact same look, basically. I did, like, I just, like, am, like, inspired by this type of makeup. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. Period. Like, tell me that doesn't look amazing. Hold on, let me, like, blend that. See? And it, like, just does something when you put the placement, like, right here rather than, like, right here. Period. All right. Now time to start the interesting part. The eyeshadow. I'm going to start by tightlining my eyes with this black Maybelline Tattoo Studio, obviously, in Deep Onyx. Obviously, amazing. Literally amazing. And then, like, low-key, this might not even be tightlining, because I actually heard somewhere that tightlining is when you do this. You like put it in between your lashes. So I guess I'll do that too. I look a little crazy now. Like my eyes look like super close together. Like what the hell? Ooh. All right, now for the blue. I guess I have to stay true to the source and just use one shade of blue, right? Like that's what I mean, it's inspired by the one and only. Like I need to just do what's closest to the source. So I'm literally just going to be putting this blue eyeshadow just like all over my lid. All right, so I did that. Now I'm going to be doing a thick black liner all around my eyes. I don't know how this is gonna look. Probably not good, because I personally do not look good with like thick black eyeliner all around my eyes, but we'll see. I'm trying to stay true to the source. Okay, so I guess that's what it's looking like right now. Personally, for me, I'm gonna kind of switch it up by trying to blend it with black eyeshadow to see how that like looks, because I'm looking a little bit crazy right now. So I'm gonna try to see how that looks. Okay, wait, I think I did something. I low-key think I did something. Does it look amazing? No. But I think I did. I really like the blue and the black. I think it looks really cool. I think it'll look a lot better when I put on lashes too. Okay. Obviously, number one in the game, Lash Princess. Lash Princess. I will be putting on. And honestly, this is just to kind of make my lashes black so you don't really like see them underneath my falsies. All right, and the lashes, like the heaviest lashes that I can find. These look good. Okay. I kind of look like a fish. Like, don't I look like a fish a little bit? I think so. I look good. That looks so fierce. Wait, I should wear these lashes more often. They're really cute. I low-key need like contact lenses, like colored contacts, because my brown eyes are just not going with this look, but whatever. All right, now time for the lips. My goal was to give like a very like worn down, like the cigarette smoke is so like thick that it makes your red lipstick look dull. You know what I mean? So this is Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Savage Rose in Savage Rose. So let's do the lips. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bright red. Where's the bright red? I'm going to put a brighter red just like in the center. All right, last thing, some Urban Decay All Nighter. Period. All right. I think it looks really good. I love this so much. Oh my god, it's making my yellow teeth look whiter. I think it looks really good. I would do this again for maybe like a drag show or something. Like, I actually love this. I kind of want to, like, would it be weird if I showed up to work like this? Yes. But do I want to? Also, yes. So anyway, shout out to my coworker. I do not think you're a whore. I was just blending your reference with my other love of sex workers. So yeah. But anyway, so as you can see, like, I'm not sure if I like completely, you know, nailed what I was trying to do, because I don't have wrinkles, thank God. But, you know, like, it's just like, you can just like see me like smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like on the corner. I think I nailed it. I think I did really good. Like, oh my goodness, I look so good. Shout out to myself. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Yes, yes, I'm hoping to be doing more of these videos, like, you know, super easy to film, like just do my makeup, talk to the camera, gossip. But yeah, see you next time. Bye.